Good morning, folks. This is Naim Asam live from London, and welcome to our daily update on our YouTube channel. As always, folks, bit of a housekeeping. Anything we should be discussing in this particular video cannot be perceived as an advice. If you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Now, as always, we will cover what is going on in the equity markets. From there onwards, we move into crypto markets, and of course, we'll have a quick look at the Forex market as well. So basically, when we look at the European markets, the one dominant trend that we see is still very much to the upside. Yes, there are some retracements on a daily basis, some small moves to the daily basis to the downside, as we are seeing today, and that has led to this sort of consolidation pattern that we are forming right at the top of this particular move. And I'm specifically talking about the DAX index, but overall, markets are still very much maintaining their upward momentum. And this is despite the fact that over in the United States, we had the US inflation data. Both core CPI and the CPI numbers came better than the expectations. But the reason that we are not seeing a chaos over in the European markets as well, forget about the US markets, because obviously everything is so much connected. We always have an impact of a one market reflecting into another market. The reason that we are not seeing that chaos is primarily because the number wasn't as much stronger as many were expecting. So again, this brings us back to what Federal Reserve believes in this economy and in relation to soaring inflation, that all of that stimulus package, all of the stimulus help, the monetary policy help, is definitely going to propel inflation to the upside, definitely going to soar inflation numbers, but we are not going, this is going to be very much of a transitory issue than anything else. And I think this is the reason that we are seeing traders not really reacting to that, because they know that, okay, yes, inflation is popping to the upside, but the Fed won't be left behind. Now, speaking of the European markets, we do have Christine Lagarde, who's going to be speaking later on today, and investors will really like to see a similar narrative from her as well, meaning no change in the monetary policy, no change in the bond purchase program, and of course, nothing in relation to their interest rate. Now, speaking of the European Central Bank, it is quite important for us to discuss euro over here, because the resilience, the strength that we have seen for the euro is enormously significant. Why am I saying that? Because over in Europe, number one, we have enormous amount of a chaos with respect to coronavirus vaccine, supply concerns, and then we also have coronavirus vaccine pausing taking place in various different economies within the eurozone. Of course, what that is going to do is that it's going to prolong the recovery in the eurozone. And but when we see the euro against the sterling, when we see the euro against the dollar, we're still seeing this with this particular currency maintaining its strength. In fact, we could see euro dollar pair crossing above that 1.20 price level today. Now, moving away from that and then really looking into what is going on in the crypto market, of course, it is all about Coinbase IPO today, because remember that is taking place today, and investors are very much like to know, what does that mean in terms of our cryptos? Well, one thing is very sure, that is that for the last few days we are seeing enormous amount of positive momentum coming into the crypto market in the cryptocurrencies as well. And this is the reason that we were literally shy of touching that 65,000 price level when it comes to Bitcoin, because earlier today Bitcoin was very, very close to touch that particular price level. Now, so of course, we are seeing positive momentum coming in Ethereum as well. And remember, we talked about that technical target of 2,500 as a psychological resistance. It's very much in play with respect to Ethereum. I think that is very, very likely based on the technical analysis. And as for XRP, earlier today, we were so close to touch that $2, but now XRP has started to move lower, and it is trading at 1.75 right now. But earlier, as I said, it was very close to that $2 price mark. All right, that's all for now, and I'll see you guys same place tomorrow. Thank you.